How you going, peeps? I am FG with the 144 energy. Now, if I've shown up randomly in front of you, it's more than likely a message here for you. Today, my bestie, creative source, God, spirit, whatever name you resonate with, it's my bestie, has guided me today to use the Labradorable Tarot deck. So if you'd like to, please tap your energy into the cards now. You can be rest assured that I don't manipulate anyone's energy in general. So you can trust me with your energy, okay, peeps? Alright, I hope you're having an awesome source kind of day. And if not, just please trust in the knowledge that you've got the inner strength to get through whatever it is you're going through, okay? And I will also send you some positive healing vibes. Alright, peeps, it's going to be a bit of a long read today. So you know what time it is. It's time to get your tea, your coffee or your juice or your water, and get your snacks and get yourselves comfy, because Spirit has got a reading for you. Now just remember as well, like with all my collective of peeps tarot reads, that there is a general reading for everybody. So things may resonate, things may not, so if it doesn't apply, you've got to let it fly. And if the shoe's fitting, you've got to be accountable for your actions and what you put up with and what you tolerated and what you did and didn't do, and wear the shoe, if it fits, wear it. And also, with the genders in the tarot, there is no gender, it's just a card, it's just the energy of the card. So you can be a feminine, and I could be saying you are the emperor, and that doesn't matter. It just means that you're in your boss energy, and vice versa, okay? And just before I continue on, I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone who has liked and subscribed to my YouTube channel, FEG Energy 144, and also to my Facebook profile, FE Gabriella. And if you haven't already, please do so. It doesn't cost anything, and it helps me to keep raising the frequency from one side of the world to the other. So thank you very much, peeps, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share my content. Alright? And if it's resonating, leave a comment in the comment section. Like, I love to hear about how my reads are resonating with people. A bit of a throat chakra attack right there. Alright, peeps, let's get this reading up and running. Let's rock and roll, bestie. First card off the ranks is Six of Cups. So you're going to be creating some new memories. You're going to be creating some new memories. Okay, I'm getting a good energy from this. You're very playful. You love entertaining young ones. It's almost like you've encompassed your inner child. You're happy-go-lucky. You love to sing and dance, and just you're in a playful energy, and that's really good to hear, peeps. Because it doesn't matter what age we get to, we're all meant to be encompassing our inner child. That's where the imagination comes from, and that's how we manifest. It's part of manifesting. So, there's twos coming out. Okay, we'll take them. Okay, so you're in your Six of Cups energy, so you're in your inner child and your loving life. You've got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, so this is incoming energy. So the Wheel of Fortune is going to be turning in your favour very soon, peeps. This is great news. I'm getting great energy from this read so far. So things that you've been manifesting and working towards that haven't come to fruition just yet, but they are going to be coming in. Okay. And then the third card to come out for the top row is the World. So you've closed out cycles. This is what that's saying. You've closed out cycles. So you've left things in the past. You've left people in the past that weren't meant for you. You've worked out who's who in your zoo. So you've closed out cycles left, right and centre. Your manifestations haven't quite come to fruition just yet with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, but it's going to be coming in because you've embraced your inner child. Your inner child energy, your playful, loving, compassionate energy. Tell me more, please, bestie. Did that one want to come out? Yep. Oh, it's two more. Three more. Oh, shit. All right, we'll go for this. So, you've got Two of Cups in the reverse. So this is something else that hasn't come to pass yet. So, you are going to be coming across someone who's kind of cute, masculine or feminine, doesn't matter. Or it could be masculine and masculine, feminine and feminine. That doesn't matter either, peeps. But I'll put it in the upright so you can see. So you're going to be in some loving, cutesy-wootsy puppy love energy. You know, you're going to be sharing a cup with someone. It's in the reverse, so it hasn't quite come to pass yet, peeps. So I'm getting really good energy from this read so far. Next one to come out is Ace of Swords. So you're going to be coming into this energy soon, but first you're going to be learning of some new truths. Okay, you're going to be learning. So the Ace of Swords is the beginning of a truth. Okay, so pretty much Creator Source is saying, this is true. Your Two of Cups, cute little puppy dog lover, hasn't come in yet. You've closed out cycles though. So you've got rid of past energies. You've cleared up your karmic debts and all that kind of stuff. And you're going to be feeling your bowl soon. So pretty much you've closed out old cycles with the World card. Your Wheel of Fortune, your manifestations quite haven't come to pass just yet. And that's because it's still in the reverse. And this is all because you've been playful and in your inner child self. You know, you're not giving a shit what people think of you. You're singing and dancing and just being a cute pup. You know, you're loving life. Okay, next card is the Hanged Man. So you've been waiting a while for your Wheel of Fortune to come into fruition, your manifestations to come in. So you feel like you've been hung out to dry a little bit, but you've still got a smile on your face. Okay, so this has been a bit of a long time coming. Your Wheel of Fortune is incoming, but it's not here yet. But you have gone through some. It's another throat chakra attack. Where's my bell gone? Oh, I haven't brought it out. That's okay. I'll get another throat chakra. Oh, there's my bell. That's 2 within 2 minutes, guys. Like, yeah, come on. That's for the peanut gallery in the back row. So you're Six of Swords in the reverse. So you've been kept in a state of lack for a little while. You may have gone through some rough waters, like some troubled times. So in the upright usually means that you're sailing into calmer waters with someone else. Like there's another doggo depicted in this pic too. So yeah, so you've gone through some rough times, some really rough times, and you felt like you were kind of stuck. Okay, so that's falling under the Wheel of Fortune and the World. So you might be going through a little bit more of rough times before you come good, pretty much. So, but keep being in your playful energy. Yeah, okay, we'll take that one. Okay, so under the World and the Two of Cups in the reverse is the Star. So you are a star seed. This is your energy. Okay, this is your actual Arcana card. This is an Aquarius card. And I can't think of the other ones, doesn't matter. But pretty much, you're a star seed. You are the star creator of your own movie, pretty much, because we're all creating in our own unique, different ways, you know. So you're a star seed. You are a chosen one. So, and you're quite chuffed with yourself. So you're really, really in your playful energy. You share love and light, compassion. You've given forgiveness to the past because you've closed out cycles. So it's falling under the closed out cycles, and it's also falling underneath the Two of Cups in the reverse, which is your incoming cutesy weetsy little love. Okay, it's genuine. It just hasn't come in yet. Okay, peeps. So you've been waiting a while. You've gone through some rough times. You know, you still might be sailing through a little bit more of some rough times, but it's because you are a star seed, and all chosen ones, whether you're a star seed or a chosen earth angel, all chosen ones, the path is never easy, peeps, okay? It's never easy. It's not just all smooth sailing. You'll have energies coming at you left, right, and centre. But it is so rewarding, okay? You get to help people out. It's just amazing, okay? It's like one of the best jobs in the world. Okay, tell me more, please. Bestie. Two of Pentacles. So things will be coming into balance for you. Like, and this is falling underneath the Two of Cups and underneath the Ace of Swords. So the truth is, things will be coming into balance. And like I said, you've gone through you've ridden some waves in the background. You've got energy that's going around and coming around. What you've been putting out into the universe is coming back around. And you're a star seed, so you've been putting goodness out into the universe, you've been putting kindness out to the universe and compassion, and all that energy is going to be coming back to you tenfold and then some minimum. But you felt like you've had to balance everything out. You've definitely had to balance your shadow side and your light and love side pretty much, because being an earth angel or a chosen one or a star seed, pretty much it's not all love and light and rainbows and butterflies. You've got to be able to balance and harness your shadow side. You know, you've got to be able to put that to good use as well. Okay, so, but you've balanced that out. You've sailed through some rough seas. You're going through a little bit more, but you have felt like you have been stuck in the hangman. And that's okay, peeps, you know, just get up every day. It's a new day every day for your fresh start. All right, so always be in the attitude of gratitude, no matter what seems to be going on, you know. But yeah, learn, if you haven't already, you need to learn to harness your shadow side. And that's going within, facing the things that scared you in the past, that kept you anxious, frightened, angry, things that you've clung on to in the past. You need to release that, and that'll help bring you into balance, okay? And then you will be able to embrace your inner child if you haven't already. Your inner child is another attitude, pretty much. You've got to be playful and loving, okay? Tell me more, please, bestie. Okay, so the moon is in the reverse. So you're going through some tough times, and it's been brought to the light. So the moon's in the reverse. So everything that's done in the dark has been brought to the light. And there's been some other doggos, some other entities that have been howling ritualistically at the moon with the full moon magic and shit like that. But it's in the reverse, so it's all coming to the light. And they're part of the reason why you've been feeling like you've been stuck in the hangman situation for a while, okay? So just be rest assured that your Wheel of Fortune manifestations are coming in that haven't come to pass yet, and your Two of Cups, cutesy witsy little puppy love. And that's not a bad thing, me calling it puppy love, it's just because of the cards they're depicted. It is incoming, it just hasn't come to pass yet. But you've discovered the beginning of a big truth, the beginning of a big sword, okay? So just trust the process, peeps. That's all I can say, is trust the process. It's a bit of the 3D realm, what we see every day. It's not the end. That's not the be all and end all. Like, it is a 5D spiritual realm as well, okay? And if you're not hip to that, you will be susceptible to all sorts of shit. But once your eyes are open, you start seeing things for what they truly are. Yeah, it's just a whole new reality, okay? Tell me more, please, bestie. King of Swords in the reverse. So this is one of the ones that's been howling to the moon with fucking rituals and shit like that. It's coming to light. So this King of Swords is a lying motherfucker, can't lie straight to tell the truth. Coming across as cute, but he's very, very deceptive, like very, very deceptive. So this is one of the ones that have been in your energy as well. And they've been trying to stop you from recognising your true power, which is you are a starseed. You are a chosen one. So if you haven't woken up to that fact, start believing in it, peeps, because it's very, very true. We all have the ability to be chosen ones. It's just whether or not you answer that call. But I'm talking to a starseed. So there's been a King of Swords in the reverse who's been keeping you stuck with rituals and shit by the full moon magic, okay? And it's put you through some troubled waters, because it's also falling under the Six of Swords. So in the Six of Swords and the King makes 7. So they've really, really been deceptive and been wearing a mask, okay? Like, I've just been told to add the Six of Swords together with the King, which is just one sword. So they've been really, really deceptive, because they're both in the reverse, and two negatives make a positive. So this King of Swords has been wearing a mask and portraying himself as something that he isn't, but he's full of fucking shit. He's bullshit. He's just a massive liar, okay? It's meant to come out, it'll come out. 10 of Swords is in the upright. So this King of Swords is lying, son of a bitch. It's a card deck of dogs, so technically that fits perfectly. The shoe fits where it has been sending you really, really heavy burns and negative energy and really tried to do a number on you. But see this ghost doggo here, it's one of your spirit guides. It's actually protected you from this type of energy. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, this King of Swords in the reverse has stabbed you in the back so many times. This lying motherfucker. Excuse my French. But you've been protected in the spiritual realm, in the 5D, from a passed over loved one. So give gratitude to your angels. You've been very, very protected in this instance. It could have been so much more worse, is the energy I'm feeling. Yeah, look, if I was you, I'd be putting out like a little platter of chopped up fruit for your angels, because the angels love little chopped up bits of fruit, or light a candle for them, or like a white candle. Even get yourself an incense stick. My angels like dragon's blood and also a particular fairy incense stick. So, but yeah, put them out a little platter of fruit. Like, they'll appreciate that immensely. Okay, and you just be grateful for the protection. Okay, you've been protected by your spirit team, by your angels. Okay, 2 more please, bestie. Page of Swords. And that's falling underneath the Moon in the reverse and the King of Swords. So this King of Swords is going to be coming across, trying. He's going to attempt to come across as a cute Page of Swords. He's going to be attempting to come in quick and play games. See how there's a frisbee flying into the dog's mouth? He's going to pretend to come in and tell you truths, but they're only going to be half truths, okay, peeps? It's just more fucking silly, stupid Begnidia, which is Greek for games. Alright, so this King of Swords is still trying to play in your energy because you are Starseed. You're a chosen one. To try and stay in your energy. Alright? But if you let them back in your energy, they're going to keep you stuck. They're going to hang you out to dry. And they're just going to keep blocking the wheel of fortune from incoming. Okay, so you got to be hip to this, alright, peeps? This Page of Swords, well, this King of Swords in the reverse is going to come across with pretending to bring you truths, but it's just fucking games. Okay? Just very childish fucking behaviour. Alright? 2 more please, bestie. Yeah, look, this Page of Swords has really sent you, and it's falling underneath the 10 of Swords. So that's the energy, this King of Swords in the reverse, who's going to come across and try to tell you half-truths as a Page of Swords. That's the energy they've sent your way. They've sent anger, they've sent rage, they've had you in chaotic energy. You probably even had an argument and falling out with them. But they're going to come back in to try and fuck you over a bit more. You've got to block them out of your energy, peeps. So cut ties, throw out photos, anything they've given you and stuff like that. You need to cut those energetic cords. Block them on social media, block their number, block everything, okay? Because it's going to be coming back around, circle around and play more games with half-truths. And this is that they just want you in a chaotic energy, okay? This King of Swords in the reverse just wants you in a chaotic energy. It's up to you, you know, if you make that choice, then you're just going to withhold your own wheel of fortune from your own manifestations from coming to pass. So they've already come to pass in the spiritual realm. It's just they've got to roll through here in the physical realm. But you felt like you've been stuck in hangman mode, hung out to dry, and it's because there's been shady shit going on with full moons. King of Swords is one of them, and a couple of other people, all doing rituals and shit to the full moon. You know, it's in the reverse, so it's going to be brought to light, so you're going to be learning of these truths, but it's up to you whether you allow this Malakovich to come back in and play more silly, childish games with half-truths. I wouldn't believe it. I would not believe them because they're only trying to get back in your energy. Okay, you need to hold them at arm's distance and then some. 10-foot pole, 100-foot pole. They just got to stay away from you, you know. But as soon as you let them back in your energy, yeah, they're just going to keep withholding you from your manifestations. Okay. Bottom of the triangle, please, bestie. Four of Swords. So it's time for you to get moving. So they want to keep you. This Page of Swords doesn't want you to get moving. Four of Swords in the upright usually means rest in that, but it's in the reverse. So it's time for you to get cracking and get moving and get on with doing whatever it is you're doing. Okay, whatever it is you've planned on doing and getting done. Because if you keep holding on to this past energy, it's going to keep you stuck in the past. And your manifestations will not be coming in. Alright, now bottom of the deck energy, because we can. You've been protected by my bestie. That's Creator Source. That's the sun. That is Leo energy right here. So Creator Source has been watching over you this whole time. You may resonate and start seeing sunflowers around. Okay. Okay. Bestie's like, you want to have a look at this. You also don't realise you're psychic. We also don't realise you are psychic. Okay, so Creator Source has been protecting you and guiding you and been with you this whole entire time. My bestie, Creator Source, God, Spirit, whatever you resonate with, it's been watching over you. So you're definitely a starseed. You're one of the chosen ones. You just, if you don't realise it, you need to start believing in that, peeps. But you've also got psychic abilities that you yet to unlock. Okay, so that's also in the reverse. So anyway, that's this reading done. Now I'm just going to grab a couple of clarifying cards from the Archangel Michael Sword of Light Oracle deck. So we'll just clear some space. But yeah, you need to start believing in this, peeps. Like, you need to start believing. So go quiet, go within, go for walks along the beach, ground yourself in nature, meditate. Your lefty could be buzzing right now. That's Creator Source, my bestie. Buzzing, like I'm getting buzzed in my ear right this very second. It's not tinnitus. The doctors try and medicate you for that shit. It's not tinnitus. They'll only give you Valium just to block out the connection. Okay, trust me, I know. I've been down that fucking road with the hospital and the doctors and the GPs, and they just want to block our connection. Okay, slow down, bestie, slow down. I haven't even knocked on your door, bro. Hang on. Yeah, well, I've just been told I should have taken it. Well, if it's meant to come out, it will come out. So, card number 42, your prayers are being answered. So, I mean, don't pray, because it's almost like begging, bestie. Okay, so, but whatever you've been manifesting is going to be coming to pass. So, your prayers are being received by the divine, which is my bestie, the most divine entity in this universe. Answers will soon come, although perhaps in forms you don't expect. So, it is a bit of a spiritual realm up here, peeps, and there's the Sword of Truth in the background again. You may resonate and see blue butterflies as a synchronicity. Okay. Bottom of the deck. It's telling you, Bestie's telling you, don't settle for less. This is card number 10. So you are a child of the divine, and you deserve to have your dreams come true. Don't give up. So steer clear of this this Page of Swords, who's going to be coming in with half-truths, who is the King of Swords in the reverse, who is a fucking liar. You'll be settling for less if you go back to that energy, peeps, okay? So this is Archangel Michael coming through. I was just guided by Bestie to pick up this deck, but you're being guided to steer clear of that energy. Okay, and we'll split the deck because we can. This is one of the ones that flicked out. So card number 32, the way forward is open. So currently you're here. Follow the map. Follow the map. And you end up at joy. Okay. But it says you're not trapped. Possibilities and opportunities abound. I will guide you to personal and spiritual freedom. So let the angels guide you. You're going to be walking a path less traveled. You know, and people might be thinking you're strange and all that kind of stuff. You know, fuck what anyone else thinks. Just stay true to yourself, people, okay? Trust your inner intuition. Your manifestations will be answered, okay? But you just got to make sure you don't settle for anything less than you deserve. That's this fucking Knight of Wands, the King of Wands in the reverse, who's coming through as a page of, trying to be a cutesy page, a playful Page of Swords. Did I say King of Wands? I was meant to say King of Swords. in the reverse. But yeah, he's going to be coming back. Him, he, she, her. Flip your gender roles. Gender's not here nor there. But it's going to be that king in reverse is going to be coming back as a cutesy wootsy in that kind of energy with half fucking truths. Just to play more games. Alright? Don't let him spin you around the block. Alright, peace. I'm FUG with the 144 energy. Hope this reading has brought you some clarity. Jeez, I'm really getting attacked with my throat chakra today. I'm just going to close out the reading with my awesome healing massive sound bowl. Peace, love, and light always.